The next type of programming you should be doing, and I'm going to stress this beyond all manner of stressing, and that is the video blog. Okay, I see eyes rolling. Yes, I'm busy all day long and you want me to make a TV series. Right, all right. The video blog should be about what? Your customer, yes. You don't have to do any extra fancy pants writing for a video blog. It's got to be about your customer and how you've helped them with a problem. How have you saved the day for your customer? And in fact, ask your customer to be in the blog with you if they have time. If not, do it on Skype. You can record Skype calls. You can get a little software thing to record Skype. So I've seen great blogs. You just talk to people by Skype. Tell me the story of how we saved your business from the whatever, giant squirrels. I don't know what they have out there. So the video blog should be about 3 or 4 minutes. And the reason I want you to do it is YouTube likes fresh content released on a regular schedule. They bump you up in the rankings. So do one every week. Now, again, compress this so you write it out so you could shoot 4 at a time to maximize your production time, and then release them once a week. You don't have to do them every week. Just shoot them at once and then release them once a week. All right. You can show people how to do things. You can teach people stuff. There's so many different ways you can demonstrate what you do to be a superhero to your customer. Now, a couple of people like, any financial advisors in here? All right, okay. Sometimes if you're a financial advisor, you can't, you've got confidentiality things. And I've got some medical clients, they do medical treatments and they can't literally talk about their patients. But what you can do is create an avatar which will represent your client. You can talk about, well, I'm going to talk about John Smith. And John Smith had a whatever financial problem and we helped him with that problem. There are ways around the confidentiality problems you may have if you have that kind of business. All right. Now, another video that I didn't put up here is your web video. Now, web videos, how many people have a mobile device in front of them right now? Okay. About 70% of your traffic initially coming into your website is going to be through a mobile device. People hate reading those things, but boy, do they like watching video on them. So your homepage of your website should have a short video that says, hi, here's what we do, and explains to that person in 30 seconds, maybe a minute, of why you're a great person to solve that particular problem of that customer coming in the door. Now, this does 2 things. First thing important, it gets rid of people who aren't going to be your customer, because if they're looking for something else, they leave. But if it's somebody who is interested in what you can solve for them, it brings them further into the website, into the funnel Lindell talked about. It gets them to start reading their website, and it gets them engaged in your content. So your homepage should have a short video there. The About Us video should be next. How many people have an About Us page on your website? About. Great. Go home now and put one on there if you don't, because this is the second most visited page on your website, the About page. Your potential customer is looking for a reason to make a decision to buy from you. And if they like you enough to want to get to the About page, they're going to want to meet you. Pictures are good, descriptions are good, that's nice. Put a video in there. I want you to put a video in there of why you do what you do. Anybody like Simon Sinek and seen that TED Talk about start with why? All right, great TED Talk. I feel like I'm doing one right now. All right, now I'm going to single out somebody here. Amy Smith is here from Infinity of Denver. They sell some pretty nice cars. And I met with Amy, and Amy said, well, we're a franchise, so we're kind of limited on what we can do. We don't want to redo commercials. Infinity, spends tons of money on commercials, and there's a limitation to what they can do to market themselves. And I said, Amy, why do you do this? Why do you sell cars? And eventually she told me she likes to sell cars because there's a charity you like to support. What's it called? Urban Peaks. It's her favorite charity. She loves to be able to make money that can support this charity. And I said, that will be the source of your About Us video, and that should be the source of all your blogs and the rest of your video marketing. Because you're not selling cars. You're describing the stories of this charity. And the charity is really neat. If you go look at the charity website, you can see all these neat stories about people, and you can certainly make a 3-minute blog once a week about all the great people in this charity. And that's all the marketing you need to do. You don't need to try to sell cars. Sell why you do what you do. Who makes the buying decision for cars? Women do. The dudes march in and go, where's the sports car? And they drive home with the SUV. Right. And we love you for it. So, women drive those big ticket purchases, and they love charities like that. Another one of my clients for a while was the Melting Pot of Littleton. And they were also franchised and limited in what they could say and do. So I worked with the marketing director there and came up with videos that were just about their charitable events. And the owner of the Melting Pot has relatives who are special needs. So many of their charities have to do with families who have kids with special needs. So we were making a video a week about all their cool charitable functions they do. And guess who comes to those charitable functions? The ladies do, all right? Because dudes aren't going to sit there and cook their own meat for 3 hours. But if you want us to, we will, honey. All right. So that's a good topic for you about us. Why do you do what you do? What's the internal reason for doing your business? Don't make it too long. Yeah. All right. Testimonials are a great way to sell your business. I have a testimonials page on every client I work with. Put your testimonials there. The best testimonial will tell a story about how you help that customer. I did a series of testimonials for Manning Business Solutions, Sean and Marilyn Manning, and they were asking me, how can we get some great testimonials? And I said, alcohol. So we had a testimonial party at their really cool house they have for a business. It's a really old house that they've converted to a business. And when they brought in all their best clients and liquored them up with booze and wine and beer, whatever, fed them. And then we threw them in front of the camera. And they told the best stories about why this company helped them out, saved the money, saved their business. And not one of them said, and I would not allow them to say, hey, they're great, bye. No. It's a story about why this company helped you. Because once I put them up there, their audience are other small business owners who want to see themselves in the video. And lo and behold, it worked because other business owners saw. It may not be the exact type of person, but they know, small business owners, you all know what that's like, and you're going to look for information that relates to your particular problems. And there are stories about how Manning solves those problems. So testimonials are great, and you know, other than the cost of the booze, if you do it that way, they're free. I mean, if customers, they would be happy to talk about you. All right, your channel trailer is the little video that goes on the YouTube channel itself. This is usually 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and it describes just what's going to be on the channel. Hi, my name is Lori, and I'm going to be talking about all the great marketing advice for Marketing Troubadour for her company, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you. That's it. It's not a time to market or sell or promote anything. It's just what you're going to find in the channel. YouTube channel trailers play automatically when someone comes to your channel until they subscribe. Once they subscribe, then it stops playing automatically anymore.